It's enough. Okay. Now then, I need to switch on over and man, let me reminisce a little about yesterday. Boosh, stop, cease, always. Boosh. Anywho, let me close this. Yes, hello, Chuck. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, I would have totally been done with this case had it not been for Streamlabs' meddling. Crashing on me twice? That was unacceptable. Why can't just things work, you know? Why just things just cannot just work? Like it was awful. Everything was terrible. And I was planning on going all the way. I wanted to finish this case yesterday. I actually wanted to do one of my, 8, 9, 10 hour ish, however it was going to be. Because I actually have no idea how long this case was going to be. Um, it took me 4 hours. I'm just going by my stream time. It took me 4 hours to finish the first part alone of the first investigation. And now I'm on investigation the second part. Unacceptable on how things went down like yesterday when it comes to Streamlabs, but whatever. Sorry for the strong it's not a strong opening. I'm just sorry I'm a little irritated. Things just did not go my way and it totally, threw off my entire mood. So I had to count my losses and I also had to edit my VOD, a little bit. I basically just edited so that I finished the first part. The other half is lost forever. So we're just gonna start whatchamacallit. We're just gonna start up the second part all over again. And that's fine. The as in we're starting up the investigation part two. So yeah, I'd be lying if I told you if I was a little irritated, but what's done is done. I'm fine now. Just want things to just work. But anywho, I want to continue this case. I must find out who murdered Kazuma because that dude was so cool. It's like, no, they pulled a Mia Fey on me. Like, aw, Mia, she was so cool. And then, to doodle, they kill her in the next case. It's like, oh my god, they pulled a Mia Fey on me in this era. Then again, I guess that almost mirrors, the Phoenix Mia relationship, Renosuke Kazuma relationship. I don't know. That's the only like parallel I see. All right, back to investigating. So things and things happened. Um, we found out that Kazuma died. He got murdered, and Renosuke Naruhodo, he is being accused of killing his best friend. Wow. And there's another mystery too about something about this ballerina. She's on the run. We found out why, but there's probably more to the story, of course. Wait, why is it? There's something I've started to finally notice one more time. So every single time, whenever I capture this game, it, for whatever reason, it does not save my settings. I have to go into my options every single time. I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. Like, I'm pretty sure I saved these settings, and then when I was checking this out, like off stream yesterday, my settings were saved. I will never understand how some technology works sometimes. Like, really? That is really like ticking me off right now. I have to do this every time I capture this collection. Awful. Awful. I'm sorry, buddy. I want this to go well today. Streamlabs better not give me lip. Unfortunately, I don't have any other alternative, I think. All right, here goes. 9th January, SS Berdia, first class cabin passageway. I wish we hadn't been thrown out like that. I wish we'd managed to find some clue as to what that speckled band might be. We didn't manage to investigate at all. And I imagine that we won't be able to for a while longer. We'll never get past that sailor guarding the door. He's clearly glaring at us as if to say, don't even think about it. Oh, wait a minute. What is it? Well, what happened to our great detective friend? Where did he go? Oh, yes, he's completely disappeared. When did he do that? Eh, he slipped away as quietly as the wind, but not before inserting these were securely back on my wrists. Alright. Oh, let me... Uno momento. Alright, let me scroll up here. Then I will get rid of this part. And done. Alright. Let us examine things and things. First class cabin number 1. Yes, that's our cabin. Not our cabin, it's Kazuma-sama's. Sorry? Your accommodation is confined to the wardrobe inside the cabin. You know how to make a stowaway feel small, don't you? As small as the wardrobe I've been calling home. Anyway, I wonder if Inspector Hosonaga has managed to uncover any new clues. Yes, we should probably find him and ask. I really wish we'd had a chance to look around in Miss Pavlova's cabin. What? Why you look like that? You want something? Hmm? Maybe you want me to throw you out again, hmm? Oh, no, no. Definitely not that. Next time I have to throw you out, I show you where lobsters spend winter. Understand? Understand. Maybe I should steer clear of him until he's forgotten my face. I don't think he'll ever forget your face, Naruhodo-san. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright. That door leads to the second class area. It's locked, I can't open it. No, well, that stands to reason. No one wants to let the murderer escape. Gosh, she gave me a very stern look when she said that. I mean, uh, alright. Alright, nothing else left to do but Let's move back to Kazuma's cabin. We shall never be able to enter the other cabin with Seaman Stroganov in the way. Passageway adjoining the first-class cabins is first class as well, it seems. Because we haven't visited this place in a while, have we? We have not. Except I sort of did yesterday, but I'm starting over. 9th January, SS Berdia, first class cabin, number 1. It looks like they're still investigating in here. Yes, on that subject. I wonder if Inspector Hosanaga is unscathed. What do you mean, unscathed? Surely you haven't forgotten, have you, Naruhodo-san? Don't you remember what he said about allowing you out of this cabin to investigate? He was going to talk to the captain about it. He said he'd lay his life on the line for you. Oh, yes. But I'm sure he was exaggerating. Let's see what he has to say for himself. He might have some new information for us. You never know. Alright. These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Bordia. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. So by bringing her pet on board, Ms. Pavlova has broken the rules. She called it her friend, didn't she? Yes, although we don't know what form this friend takes as yet. I'm almost certain that whatever it is, it's inside the traveling case in her cabin. A friend. There's more to this than it seems, I think. You! Where did you go? Oh, sorry. I just went to the next door cabin to investigate. Why? Who gave you permission for this? Well, Seaman Hosanaga did. That new Japanese, was it? Later, I will roll him into ball and throw him in cold room. Whew, he's gone back to guarding the door. I hope Inspector Hosanaga didn't find himself in too much trouble on our account. He's really gone all of his way to help us, hasn't he? When we get back to Japan, we'll have to take him for a steak at La Carnival. That could be a very long time from now, Naruhodo-san. Alright. So it's clear that these letters were written with the ink that was somehow spilt on the floor. And they spelled the Russian word for wardrobe. It does seem to be an unambiguous pointer to you, Naruhodo-san, as you were sleeping in there. But to be truly unambiguous, it should have just spelt out my name, don't you think? Well, either way, one fact remains. It's hard to imagine that Kazuma-sama would have written his last words or word in Russian. Which begs the question of who did write it. This is where Kazuma spent his final moments, writing his diary. 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound. 1:35 a.m. Looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill. Looking at his writing here on this page, it's almost impossible to believe that he's gone. Kazuma-sama left us a valuable clue in these words, I'm sure of it. We have to solve this mystery, Naruhodo-san. We will. There's Hosanaga. So this ventilator joins Miss Pavlova's cabin. Yes, that's right. And just a few minutes before he died, Kazuma saw something emerging from it. The speckled band, as he described it. If only Miss Pavlova had been able to shed some light on it, but she seemed as baffled as we are. Yes, I wonder if she's telling us everything, though. I'm not sure. I know most people aboard would say the same about me, but there was something about that woman that didn't sit right with me. Yeah. Ah, you're back. Inspector, what happened to you? Your face is... Please, don't worry about it. They're just scratches. Made by a bear, maybe. When I told the captain that I'd given you permission to investigate, he told me he'd pummel me with his fists and then toss me overboard. What? But the pummeling was over in a flash, and he must have decided against throwing me overboard. So it was nothing, really. It looks like he wasn't joking when he said he'd lay his life on the line if he had to. Well, thanks to your efforts, we now know a little about the neighboring cabin. Yes, so I understand. Oh, I bumped into a man claiming to be a great detective a little while ago. I think his name was something like Airlock Scholz. I don't think he was German, though. Ah, that explains it. Shall we compare notes, then? We can tell you what we found out. Yes, let's do it. The cabin next door. What? Nikolina Pavlova? She's in the cabin next door? Oh, do you know who she is? Please, what self-respecting ballet fan wouldn't know that graceful angel? Ahem. Oops, I think I upset him there. Well, that tells us the neighboring cabin is unrelated to the case at least. Oh, how? Because angels don't go around committing crimes, do they? Now I've complete oops, now I've definitely upset him. Inspector, has your investigation in here proved fruitful? If I'm honest, there's very little more I can do. Our duty is to make sure the scene isn't disturbed, ready to hand over to the Hong Kong police. So I'm just keeping watch here, trying not to take my eyes off the job. Oh, I see. Ah, there is one thing. I do have a small piece of new information for you. Oh, what? Yes, do tell us, Inspector, please. New information. What is this new information you have, Inspector? It's this. The Berdia's medical officer has finished his examination of the body. I managed to obtain the report. Oh, Kazuma's post-mortem report? Kazuma-sama. So, what was the cause of death? Damage to the cervical vertebrae is what's written in the report. His neck was broken? Yes, it would seem so. There were no obvious wounds or other signs of injury. Man. So at first, I think they were considering poison. But it turns out, they found no trace of poison in his system at all. Well, what weapon was used then? Nothing has been found as yet, but the fact that there are no signs of a wound suggests it may have been a blunt object, something that wouldn't leave a mark. Oh no. Oh, I see. All the body's nerves run through the spine to the brain. A strong enough impact to the neck could induce death. It is a possibility, and no obvious wound would be left. Poor Kazuma. I have a second copy of the report. I if it might be useful, you're welcome to have it. Really? Are you sure? Yes, it's fine. I trust you. After all, if I didn't trust you, I'd never have agreed to you leaving this cabin in the first place, would I? Ah, the post-mortem report has been entered into the court record. Post-mortem report. A report from the SS Burdia's medical officer, giving the cause of death as a cervical spine injury. There were no traces of external injury or poison. Oh man, that's so sad. Victim, male, Far Eastern. Time of death, sometime between 1 a.m. and a little past 2 a.m. Cause of death, damage to the cervical vertebrae, resulting in instant death. The victim's neck was almost certainly broken as a result of a strong blow to the area. No obvious external injuries or traces of poison. That's sad. Hmm. Okay. The Great Detective. Alright. Oh, Mr. Sholmes was here, was he? Yes. He seemed to be enjoying himself a little too much as he crept about on the floor investigating. But then he suddenly left. I suppose he must have become bored. Did he say anything at all? Actually, now you mention it, yes. Just one thing, but he practically shouted it. It's shoe polish, was all he said. Shoe polish? I wonder what he meant. It was when he was over there, by the piece of broken glass, do you see? Ah, perhaps he was talking about this brick-colored mark, do you think? Ah, yes, that must be it. But how could Mr. Sholmes know that it's shoe polish? That leaves me cold, I'm afraid. I have no idea. What is it, Susato-san? Well, Kazuma-sama was wearing leather shoes with a very dark tan hue. Dark tan? A sort of dark brownish red, then? Yes, a little like the color of red wine, but darker. I often repaired them for him. Oh, does this mean that this mark was made by the polish on Kazuma's shoes as they scuffed on the floor? The mark on the floor has been entered into the court record. That's really all I can tell you at this stage. I shall return to my post. My fellow crewmen's eyes are boring into the back of my head. Yes, that might be the best. Thank you. Poor Inspector. You look exhausted. Oh, no. Well, I feel terrible that I failed to protect Asogi-san. He was my responsibility. Of course, my pain is nothing compared to yours. You were his friends. The truth is, I seem to have had a heavy head ever since I woke this morning. A heavy head? That's interesting. My head's still throbbing too. Yeah, alright. We have nothing else left to do but... Oh, hold on. It really is such a beautiful color, this glass. It looks like whatever it was has broken clean in two, but the other half is nowhere to be seen. And then there's the brick-colored mark, which is shoe polish, according to that great detective you seem to know all about. I suppose it must be from Kazuma-sama's shoes. Maybe, but what I'd like to know is, how can the detective be so sure that it's shoe polish and not someone else? Because he's a great detective, of course. That's hardly a reason, is it? Alright. Let's check the shelves. All the books provided for passengers occupying this cabin, neatly arranged on the shelf. They were all over the place when we first looked around, if you remember. Oh yes, and you tidied them up, didn't you? You have to look after the ship's property. Unruly behavior in the cabins leads to damage. But it really wasn't me who knocked them over. Well, anyway, I feel much better now they're neatly lined up. I can't relax when things are untidy. Alright. Let's see. I believe that's everything there is to this room. Oh wait, let's check the... There's nothing on this table at all. The plate and cutlery are all over the floor for some reason. Yes, it's strange. Last night when I went to sleep, I'm sure everything was still... No, wait a minute. What is it? That's funny. I can't seem to remember anything about what happened after dinner at all. So then perhaps you are responsible for what happened to Kazuma-sama. No, no, no. Oh, stop. Get off my case. I'm innocent, I think. No, I don't think. I know. There's no way Renosuke would have murdered his best friend. That's like messed up. Alright, let's check the court record again. Real quick. Let's check the mark on the floor. I noticed there's a little pink in this purple here. That's interesting. And this is just like just a black mark. Reddish. I got a cat right here. His name is Bush. Alright. Alright. I guess we could just move out of here. Kazuma-sama's quarters. I forget. What was the situation here exactly? We shall never be able to enter the other cabin with Seaman Stroganoff in the way. Alright. Let's go back. Maybe something happened. Yep. 9th January. SS Birdia, first class cabin. Passageway. Ah. Look, Naruhodo-san. Seaman Stroganoff has gone. Strong enough? The burly Russian sailor who's always crossing his arms and glaring at us. Stroganoff, strong enough. Ugh, All these Russian names are impossible to remember. Tra la la. Did you hear that? It sounded like someone singing. Tra la la lira lira day. I did it the great detective way. Oh no. This caroling. I know that lark-like voice. Well, never mind that now. This is a golden opportunity for us. Yes, you're right. We must seize it. Let's get inside Miss Pavlova's cabin while we can and investigate. Definitely, before that stringy knot crewman comes back. It's Stroganov, not stringy knot. Stroganov. Let's see. So in other words, I can... Oh, what the... Oh no. It's this schmuck face. Well, he's an enjoyable one though. Miss Pavlova's cabin. This could be our chance. What? The burly sailor doesn't appear to be around at the moment. We could investigate every last inch of that cabin. I'm not sure if we could go that far, but we could certainly do with looking around here. I'm sure we could learn something. Yes, we can. Um, let me go. Let's. Oh, it's Mr. Sholmes. Look. Wow, you never know where he's going to turn up next, do you? He seems to be stealing a look at something as he sings to himself. Tra la la, la day. I did it the great detective way. He's still singing. Do you think he hasn't noticed us? Or he's simply in extremely high spirits? Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when the yard bit off more than it could chew. And through it all, when there was doubt, it's lucky her luck was about. Excuse me. I solved it all. I stood tall. I did it the great detective way. Mr. Sholmes! Ah! What is it? You want to fight? Hmm? Uh, this animation's cool. Fisticuffs. Honestly, interrupting a fellow when he's singing. Now I was just about to reach the climatic finish. Sorry, I thought you were never going to stop, so I figured now is as good as time as any. I was very nearly dropped. I very nearly dropped you to the floor with one of my famous right hooks. Alright, I get the picture. Now, could you put those fists away? Oh my god. Mr. Sholmes, you seem to be examining something before we interrupted you. Ah yes, that. I was immersed in study of the ship's log, as penned by the stockily built crewman who's usually on guard here. Oh yes, the ship's log. And did you find out anything about... And did you find out anything useful from it? Well, after 2 a.m. this morning, the majority of the entries are blank, which means that there was nothing to report. Noting of... Nothing of note happened, so... Ah ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! You truly are a student from the land of the rising sun. You've been utterly blinded by it. Ah ha ha. Sorry. Your logic, my boy, is inverted. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes? Observe the other pages, and all shall become clear. It would seem the same crewman oft stands sentry in this first-class passageway, and he has an almost religious practice of recording nothing to report every half hour. Oh, he writes that in every 30 minutes? Nothing to report? Precisely. Put simply, the seaman writes nothing to report when there is just that. And yet, the ship's log from last night is largely blank. He didn't even write nothing to report. Do you mean? Yes. There were circumstances afoot last night which led to the seaman being absent from his post. What kind of circumstances? What happened? That remains a mystery for now, but we can be sure something significant took place. So significant that it caused the seaman to forget his regular habit of scribing nothing to report in the log. These are important details. I would stake my life on it. You must log the ship's log in your mental file. The ship's log has been entered to the court record. Ship's log, a record kept by the crew assigned to the first-class cabin area. There are virtually no entries from 2 a.m. until early this morning. Now that deduction was worthy of a great detective. Ah, you're starting to understand what my way is, I see. What makes Sholmes Sholmes? Brilliance. Ah ha 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 ah. Oh, out. What is it? Are you hurt? Oh, don't worry yourself. I seem to be afflicted with a throbbing head this morning for some reason. Nothing more. Well, my friends, until our next encounter. And he dipped. He's still singing to himself. I can hear it as he wanders off down the passageway. Is something wrong, Susato-san? You seem lost in thought. It's just, well, I feel the same. Sorry. Ever since I woke this morning, I've had something of a headache. A sort of continuous throbbing. Oh, you too? Oh no. So a lot of people's heads were throbbing. I'm gonna guess like they were drugged maybe or something. Alright. But we'll see. Or maybe they were all hit in the head or something. Alright. Let's check out the ship's log real quick. Examine. Ah, 9th of January. Duty crewman, Biff Stroganov. Nothing to report, nothing to report, nothing to report, nothing to report. And it looks like there was the rest of the times are blank. I do like I could use this magnifying glass to look at things closely. I think this is a neat effect. Alright. Finally, we could most likely go in the cabin now. I forget. What was the situation here exactly? Alright. 9th January, SS Bordia, first class cabin, number 2. Miss Palova isn't back yet. Susato-san. Oh, where's she's gone? Yeah, where is she? Oh, there she is. Hey, what are you doing? Those are her private things. There's not a moment to waste, Naruhodo-san. We must investigate as quickly as we can. I suppose you're right, for Kazuma's sake. Not just for Kazuma-sama. What do you mean? It can't be long now until we arrive at port in Hong Kong. I don't want you to be in those handcuffs when we get there. Really? We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san. By ourselves, we have to. Yes, we will. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Looks like we get to investigate. Oh, it's open. And looks like she took her friend, maybe? We'll see. Well, for starters, let's look on here. Naruhodo-san, are you there? Sorry, I'm right here. Yes, why? Oh, good. I thought you might have climbed into the wardrobe when I wasn't looking. There's no place like home. Believe me, I don't have some strange composer to jump inside every wardrobe I see, you know. Well, anyway, I'm not sure anyone could fit inside this one. It's full of beautiful outfits. I suppose they're all stage costumes. I was rather hoping we might find Miss Pavlova's friend hiding in there, but no such luck. Guess not. So this ventilator connects to Kazuma's cabin next door. Yes, although what a fool a ship builder must be to open a ventilator into another room. Ah, maybe. It's so that if there's a gas leak next door, the occupant of this cabin would notice and raise the alarm. Or the occupants of both cabins would die of gas poisoning. That is a possibility. Anyway, last night, Kazuma wrote that he saw a speckled man coming out of this ventilator. Alright, so checking the bed was attached to the wardrobe. Oh, there's one of these next to the bed in Kazuma's cabin too. Yes, it's a bell cord. I can't resist. She barely hesitated there. She gave it a good tug too. No, I didn't actually expect anyone to come. We don't want them to. We're trying to investigate in secret. Yeah. This cabin door has the same simple sort of bolted latch that our cabin door has. If the bolt's drawn across, there's no way anybody could enter the cabin from outside. Yes, it's not a particularly heavy-duty bolt, is it? But still, it wouldn't slide across of its own accord, would it? No, and the door is made of metal, so there's no chance of trickery using magnets to unbolt it from the outside. And it seals up perfectly too, to stop any seawater coming in. So you couldn't use the method you told me of passing a thread through a crack around the closed door either. I seem to know a lot of tricks for opening doors. I'm starting to see why they suspect me. Oh no. Ah yes, they're displayed in this cabin too. Look, the SS Buria's rules of passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. I suppose Miss Pavlova realized that she needed to keep the content of her case a secret after she read this. Her special friend, I mean. I wonder where her friend has disappeared to now. It's probably having fun exploring the ship, I imagine. I just hope Seaman Stroganoff doesn't find it and throw it overboard. Oh yes, so do I. All the books have toppled over again. Look, every single one. Do you think that's a god of the sea, perhaps? He's toppled too, though. It's exactly the same as the bookcase next door, in Kazuma's cabin. Perhaps. Perhaps Miss Pavlova was practicing a difficult ballet pose and fell against the bookcase. I don't know. Would she really be practicing ballet on the same night she ran away from her ballet company? Alright then. It must have been you. You lost your temper and knocked them all over in a fit of rage. Not everything bad that happens on this ship is because of me, you know? Well, anyway, I'll set them all straight again in here too. I don't like seeing things in disarray. Alright. Oh my, Miss Pavlova's case is open. It's completely empty inside, but according to the great detective's great deduction, she was hiding her special friend in there. Yes, a friend that she had to keep secret, because you're not allowed to bring animals aboard the SS Burdia. I wonder what kind of animal she had in there. And more to the point, where is it now? Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Ah, what's that? What in the world? Where? Shut down the engines immediately. Vessel sighted a quarter mile forward. Full stop. Hard to starboard. All hands brace for impact. What the? I think we're about to crash into another ship. What? Oh no. I can't stand. Susato-san, hold on to me. Ah! Susato-san, are you alright? Are you injured at all? I think I'm fine. Thank you. Naruhodo-san. It looks like we avoided a collision. I think... Yes, the ship has come to a stop. Oh my goodness, what about you, Naruhodo-san? Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. Uh-oh. Hello, is anybody in there? Shout if you need assistance. Oh, that sounds like... Uh-oh. Inspector Hosonaga. Is that you in there, Naruhodo-san? Unbolt the door, quickly. What? The bolt? Look at that. The door's bolted. Did you do that, Susato-san? No, I didn't touch it. Well, that's strange. How did... And look at all the books. They're just like they were before again. Naruhodo-san, aren't you going to open the door and let the inspector in? I better tidy this place up first. Our violent emergency stop had solved one mystery at least, in a very vivid way. But I knew that what awaited us on the other side of the cabin door would not be pleasant. I hurried around tidying up the cabin with a new sense of foreboding in my heart. What? To be continued? Oh, I didn't even get to whatchamacallit. I wanted to I kind of wanted to see what was on the other side on the left. Oh well. I'm sure it was like nothing of importance. Maybe I'll still be able to whatchamacallit. I'll probably still be able to I don't know. I'll probably still be able to whatchamacallit examine. All right. Hang on. What's going on here? All right, we're good. The heck with it. I'll just I'll give the benefit of the doubt. Ninth January, SS Bordia, Miss Pavlova's cabin. Somehow, the door to the cabin we were in ended up bolted after we made an emergency stop. Susato-san took a deep breath, then gently slid back the bolt. You! What are you doing in Miss Pavlova's quarters? Ah, you both look unhurt. Good. Yes, we're fine. Thank you. What on earth happened? We heard something about how we were going to collide with another ship. Yes, it appears to have been a false report, though. Oh, how did that happen? There's a dense fog outside, so it's extremely difficult to see. Someone must have thought he saw a ship ahead. This person obviously triggered the alarm, and that's why we made an emergency stop. Everything is chaos. Passengers are screaming. Crew are running everywhere. This first class area is the only quiet part of the ship at the moment. Oh, I see. Someone triggered the alarm. Does that mean that someone pressed that button outside? Ah! You wicked intruder! Dressed all in black. You are the devil. Sorry? Me? I've been called a lot of things before, but devil is a first. You opened my traveling case. How could you? What? No, no. We didn't touch it. That's right, Miss Pavlova. It was already open when we came into your cabin. Inspector! Yes. Arrest this man. I know he did it. He is a criminal. It is not enough that he has killed a man. He is a stowaway as well. If Vixen promises not to steal chicken, do you believe? Ugh. Take him away. He is a trespasser as well as everything else. Stowing away, trespassing, killing. She is right. You are devil. It doesn't look good, does it? There is cell below deck. Throw him in. Tomorrow we dock in Hong Kong. Then we give you straight to police. Wait, a cell? Please, Inspector Hosonaga, is there nothing you can do? This is a Russian vessel. I really have no jurisdiction here. After my last effort to appeal to the captain's good nature, I think I'm out of options. Dang. This is terrible. This is a real crisis. I've got to find a solution. Immediately. Oh man. Can I not examine anything here? I just need to keep calm and focus on the task at hand, which is investigating. Don't touch my things. You want me to show you where crawfish hibernates? Hiya! Oh please, Susato. Mr. Naruhodo, what do you think you're doing? Wow, everyone's attacking me. Now I was just starting to think she was my friend. You thought wrong? Isn't there anyone who can help me out of this mess? Man, I probably missed all that extra. Oh, look, it's. What's his face? I really wanted to investigate that other stuff, but whatever. Miss Pavlova, can I get out? Listen, I'm sorry that we snuck in here without your permission, but get out now. We just need to investigate here to help understand what happened to. I can't speak Russian. Oh, it's no use. She's not going to listen. I need to find someone who will. Please, just give me a little more time. I do nothing for you. Except show you way to ship's prison cell. Ugh, thanks, but no thanks. But I'm innocent. I didn't kill anyone. And trespassing? Stowing away? Well, you know, sometimes life can lead you down some unusual avenues. And well... Enough, you are guilty. Ship's cell is only place fit for you. Come on, there has to be someone. Some savior to rescue me from this crisis. Yeah, we found him. You've got yourself into a difficult situation here. By entering this cabin uninvited, I mean. Sorry, I was just so desperate to find a clue. I'm afraid there's really nothing more I can do to help you. If I push my luck any further, a punch in the face will be the least of my worries. I'm really sorry. I have to take responsibility for giving you the freedom to investigate Miss Pavlova's cabin. Now this has happened. I'll have to report to the cabin at once. I really need some help here. I need a savior to rescue me from this crisis. Yeah. Our savior is to the left. This dude right here. What the? What are you doing up there? Mr. Sholmes? Oh my god. And he's wearing the tiara. Naturally, I was analyzing what a weight of 20,000 rubles feels like on one's head. Hang on. Rubles. Okay.